What's up guys, TMax here. Welcome back to the channel. I vlog about language, culture, and travel, and we have been doing a series on learning the Chinese language, me teaching you stuff that you probably will never use and probably doesn't make sense, but we're doing it anyway. And today is going to be particularly unhelpful for you, but it will be quite interesting, so stick around. So remember, all the things that I've been sharing so far are things that I found interesting or things that I thought would help me remember or learn the language better. And so today's is about logic. And so this is based on my logic, which may or may not be the same as yours. Just thinking about the words in this way has helped me to remember what these words actually mean. If you're lost or confused on this one, don't worry. It's in my brain, it's all discombobulated. And if I offend any Chinese native speakers with the ridiculousness of this logic, let me apologize in advance. If you appreciate the logic, then you're welcome. 家人, jia, home, ren, person. 家人. It actually means family member, but I remembered it as homeboy. Jia is home, Ren is person or boy, but like your homeboy. Okay, so all of them are gonna be like this, so, you know, just a warning. 你的电话号码是多少? So this actually just means, what is your phone number? But 你的电话号码 is, what is your phone number? 是多少? 多少 is how much? So how much is your phone number? How much is it gonna cost you? How much does it cost me to get your phone number? Yeah, there's a lot more, guys. Hawaii. Hawaii means overseas. Hawaii is overseas, so Hawaii. Yeah, that's how my brain works. Nan. Rong yi. Nan means difficult, Rong yi means easy. Nan is so much easier to say than Rong yi. That's a very difficult word to say. So they're inverted in the easiness and difficulty of, next one. 有钱 means have money, which translates to rich. 有用 means has use, which translates to useful. 有意思, which is has meaning, actually translates to interesting. If you want to say something has meaning or it makes sense, it's 有道理. 指北针 and 指南针 translates to pointing north needle or pointing south needle. Both of these words mean compass. Kai means to open, guan means to close. Xin is heart. So kai xin, open heart, means happy. Guan xin doesn't mean closed heart or something like that. It actually means to care about. Qing means affection. 爱情 would be affection for your spouse. 友情 would be affection for your friends. 亲情 would be affection toward your family. 热情 is actually enthusiastic. 半天. Ban means half. Tian is day. So 半天 could be half a day or a long time. Huh? Sometimes I like the politeness of the way the words are translated. Sometimes they have a stronger meaning, but they sound polite. So for instance, 难吃. Nan is difficult, 吃 is to eat. So 难吃, difficult to eat, actually means nasty, doesn't taste good. 难喝, nan difficult, 喝 drink, 难喝 doesn't taste good, it's difficult to drink. 难看. Nan is difficult, kan is to see. So if somebody is 难看, that means they're ugly but are difficult to look at. So throw 难 in front of any other word, and when you translate it, it sounds polite, but in Chinese it could be kind of strong. So this is your 无名指. Wu means no, Ming is name, and 指 is finger. So 无名指 is your ring finger. 照相机 is a camera for taking photos. 摄像机 is a camera for taking video. Both of these words have xiang in the middle, same tone, different characters, different meaning, but both of these things are cameras. No, Chinese is easy. So the character dian means electricity or electric. Dian hua is electric word, which means phone call. Dian ying is electric shadow, which means movie. Dian shi is electric look at, so that's a TV. 电脑 is electric brain, which is a computer.
I'm not gonna lie to you. It's gonna get weird.
Okay, so for my basketball fans, 球 is a ball. But the character is comprised of Wang, which is king, and Qiu, which means seek or demand. So if you think about it, LeBron James, who calls himself the king, is always wanting the ball. He's always seeking it. So Qiu is ball. LeBron seeking ball. It worked for me. Bu is no. Mei is no. Cul is error or mistake. Bu cul means good. Mei cul means correct. So Chinese is a tonal language, so sometimes the characters might sound the same, but they have different tone, which means they have a different meaning. Sometimes they have a different character, but they have the same tone, but have a different meaning. For example, 进食 means to have a meal or to eat food. Same exact pronunciation, 进食 also means to fast, which means to abstain from food. So you really have to be paying attention to context to get what they're talking about on that one. 熊 bear, Mao cat, 熊猫 panda. So how do you say bear cat? 熊li, which translates to bear raccoon.
What?
Mi feng is honey bee. Feng mi is bee honey. Try not to confuse those. Shu tou. Shu is comb, toe is head. Shu tou is to comb your hair. But tou fa is hair. So should it be shu tou fa? It's not. It's shu tou. Okay, so I hope your brain is not hurting too much, because mine is, and every time I review these, I'm like, oh yeah, okay, that's, I'm weird. Anyway, please leave some comments below. Let me know what is your method for logic and when you're learning Chinese specifically. And if you have any other comments about the strangeness of my logic, feel free to share those, I don't mind. And remember to like, share, subscribe, and there are more lessons coming, so be prepared to not learn anything in the future. See you then. Edit.
Hey Tim, what's up?
Hey, just finishing up this week's video.
Still making videos about your weird understanding of the Chinese language?
Is the world's oldest known wheel in Ljubljana, Slovenia? Yes, the answer is yes.
Do you wear that shirt every time you edit videos?
Do you wear that shirt every time you come harass me?